Hey guys, Liz Foster here. After one viewer reached out and asked if I would do a makeup tutorial, I was flattered. Obviously took that as a huge compliment. I've never done this before. I'm definitely not a professional makeup artist, but because she asked and several of you guys said that you wanted to see as well, I'm going to show you my makeup routine before I go on air on the weekends when I anchor or fill in during the week. Makeup routine for reporting is only slightly different. I'll explain the differences throughout this video. Hope you enjoy and let me know at the end if you have any questions. Okay, so I didn't want to scare you away with a completely bare face, so I have already started with the first couple layers, which I'll tell you about. My very first thing I put on my skin is Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. Kind of smooths your foundation, so I put that all over, give it a couple minutes to dry, and then one of my favorite foundations is Estee Lauder Double Wear. That's what I'm wearing right now. A little bit pricey though, so my backup or my something that I wear if this is running low or on my off days is this Maybelline Superstay, and I also sometimes will buy this like maybe a shade darker for when I have self tanner on or something like that, just so that you've got a different shade. So that is all over eyelids, down my neck a little bit, up into the hairline, everywhere. So I have this nice little clip to keep my hair out of my face. My next go-to after foundation is concealer, under eye, Tarte Shape Tape. I have tried a million, I feel like, and this is by far the best. You can only buy it at Ulta, just FYI. So do that all over. And I usually just do this under my eyes, unless I have a blemish I need to cover. I'm also I'm in the makeup room at Channel 9. Some people have asked every now and then if we have makeup artists, and we do not. So this is usually where I get ready, at least on the weekends before a newscast. This product is one I wish I had found like 10-15 years ago, well, especially growing up and working my first job in Macon, Georgia. It is a setting powder, a loose powder, Coty Airspun. The best part, one of the best parts aside from it working magic, is that it is only $5 at Walmart. So I put that on top of foundation and concealer. And I'm just using a powder brush. This product I actually just bought a couple days ago. It's Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder for Under Eyes. It's supposed to be like a setting powder for your concealer. Honestly, I haven't used it enough to give you a good review about it. I'm kind of waiting to see if it does anything extra special that the Coty powder does not in terms of a setting powder, but we'll see. I'm gonna keep trying before I can give you my honest take on it. After the base of my face makeup is on, Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. There are a couple different ones. I just use the original. Swipe that on my eyelids. It helps your eyeshadow stay, and for a long time I didn't think this product was necessary, and now I can tell you that I for sure think it is. Okay, blush comes next. I'm honestly not uber picky about which blush, brand or color I use. I just kind of look for one about this shade. Of course, it's already broken. This is the Lorac brand. And as cheesy as it sounds, I smile when I put my blush on so that it goes right on the cheekbones. And I do it just mainly on the apples. I don't go all the way back. It's okay if it's a little bright at first, because I'm going to tone it down. After blush, I am going to contour. I am definitely not a contouring expert. I actually just started doing this in the last few months because I had watched YouTube tutorials and wanted to learn how to do that. So If I'm doing it wrong, or if you think I should be doing it a different way, please let me know, because I'm definitely open to feedback. But from what I've seen in other tutorials, contouring, I just do right here on both sides. I do right along the hairline on both sides, and then you'll see I'll pinch the brush and do it on the bridges of my nose, and that's supposed to make your nose look slimmer. So obviously I'm not gonna leave it like this. I'm gonna blend it as best as I can. I know that you can also contour right here in your jawbone. I don't do that because, I don't know, I guess I just don't want it to be too noticeable. This Tarte collection also comes with highlighter, which is really nice in the summertime if I'm out and about. But while anchoring anyway, I don't, because of the studio lights, I don't want it to look glittery. After contouring, I just do bronzer all over. Just use Rimmel. It's cheap, easy. This one does not have the shimmer in it. Some of them do. I just do it all over. It'll help tone down some of the areas that I contoured, and the blush, in case there are some spots where it looks a little too bright. And I purposefully don't do anything on top of my eyelids for a couple of minutes after doing the primer potion, just to make sure that it's not still wet or anything. Now it's time for eyeshadow. Right now my favorite is Lorac Pro. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I usually have at least 4 colors on my eyelids, as crazy as that might sound. Here's the inside of this palette. I like it a lot. So I am going to today use this one first, just right on the inside. Then I'll turn the brush around, and I think I'm gonna do Almond Pearl. It's one of my favorites. And I do that just kind of in the middle. Sometimes I get a little of it on my dress. Okay, sorry, this is the dark brown. Switch it up with the brush to be angled, and I'm just gonna do on the corners and bring it in slightly. Hope I'm not boring you yet. Never done this before. I feel like I need music playing or something. I should have done that. Okay. Then for the brow bone, I usually use like a shimmery light color. This one is my go-to. It's from Ulta. The brand, or the color, is called Silk. Okay, eyeshadow is done, but eyes are far from over. So next is eyeliner. This is Maybelline Unstoppable in black. It's supposed to be waterproof, and it's never run on me. I know a lot of people are big fans of liquid eyeliner. I've used it a few times, but this is just much more comfortable for me. Then I go under just real subtle, sometimes I'll smudge it if I need to. Usually just with my finger. Next, and only when I anchor, not when I report on the field or on my days off, but when I anchor, I put on lashes. These are Ardell Wispies. They're wonderful. See, I did not wear eyelashes prior to working in Charlotte, and my dear friend Vicki Graff, for those who remember Vicki, she is the one who helped me learn how to wear these. So again, just for special occasions, maybe if I'm in a wedding or something, but I don't often wear them outside of work. Now, this is kind of tricky. I usually get right up on the mirror to put these on, but obviously there's glue on it, and I just put it right along my eyeliner. Ta-da! They make a big difference, don't they? So while the glue is setting, I am going to fill in my eyebrows, growing in my eyebrows after years of over tweezing and over waxing. Has been a long process, but I have used expensive brow powders and gels, and I tell you what, this e.l.f. pencil from Target is $3 and it works just as well. This color is taupe, I believe. Yes. So I'm going to fill in my eyebrows, and I just go along the shape and just lightly fill them in. Trying to keep them, of course, looking as natural as possible, but you can see the difference. I notice anyway. My sisters think I'm crazy when they see me do this. But not all of us are blessed with perfect eyebrows, naturally anyway. And then this handy little brush on the end kind of helps, especially if you put a tad too much on, you can brush some of it out. Okay, now after the eyelash glue has set, I do a little bit of mascara underneath, and that's really just to blend my natural lashes in so that it's not noticeable that I'm wearing fake lashes. I mean, you might be able to tell anyway. But on days I'm reporting or off, or my normal makeup days, I swear by this. It is the Tarte Eyelash Curler. It works wonders, and I actually, I'm not a pro, but pro tip, I heat it with the blow dryer for a couple of seconds so that it's warm, because think about it, a curling iron doesn't work unless it's hot. So just to make sure it's not too hot, touch it before you put it on your eye. But I use this typically with Maybelline Colossal, and then again, when I don't have fake eyelashes on, I follow it up with Benefit They're Real. But for today and for this purpose, with the fake eyelashes already on, I'm just going to blend my natural lashes in just a teeny bit. There's no need to do mascara all the way up, obviously. It's not necessary with these eyelashes. Last but not least are your lips. Lip liner, this is L'Oreal Rose. Again, just along my natural lip line. And then sometimes I'll switch it up with lip color, but today I'm going with, this is Ulta Matte Blooming. And honestly, how I decide what color eyeshadow, lipstick, sometimes just depends on my outfit, which that's kind of what I'm using for today's inspiration. Sometimes it is the season. Maybe if it's summertime, I'm gonna go a little more shimmery with paler lips. And then I almost always will follow that up with some gloss. This is from Soap & Glory, and it's called Sexy Mother Pucker, not to be confused with anything else. That is about it. Hair clip is now out and makeup is done. Right before I go on air, sometimes I might add a little bit more under eye concealer just to hide any bags from not enough sleep. But besides that, that's it. It's pretty, I think, quick and easy. And maybe not easy if you don't use that many steps, which of course are not all necessary. Like I said, I'm definitely not a pro, but if you have any questions about products I use, why I love it, any questions at all, don't hesitate to ask. Thanks for watching.